Good afternoon, children. So, children, today we'll continue with the topic gender, religion, and caste. In a previous topic, we discussed about what is religion. Okay, we also discussed about what are the. We also discussed about what was the result of intermixing of religion and politics. We also discussed in a video regarding what were Gandhiji's views regarding the intermixing of religion and politics. So today we'll continue the lesson with another aspect of the topic, that is communalism. Children, before starting communalism, let us first discuss what is communalism. So, communalism is an ideology. Communalism is a feeling in which, it is ideology in which a country, the people of the country consider the basis of a nation a religion. They think that religion is the most important aspect of a person. If a person wants to give his identity, he does not give his identity as he is a human being or he belongs to which country. He does not give importance to his nationality, but his identity is his religion. He thinks that religion is the most important aspect of his life. So a person who gives more importance to religion is the basis of the nation for a communist person. So communism is a feeling in which a person thinks that country should be identified on the basis of religion. And this communalism has various aspects. There are various negative aspects of communalism. A communist person thinks that his religion is superior. He thinks that whatever is said in his religion, that is only superior, and the beliefs of other religion are inferior. They feel that, suppose a person who is Hindu, he feels that what is written in Hinduism, what are written in holy books of Hindus, that are only correct things, that are only superior, and whatever is written in religious book of other people is wrong. They feel that their religion is the utmost, the most superior. That type of feeling is feeling of communalism. In communalism, in ideology of communalism, the whole society is divided not on the basis of community. Communal person think that people should live community wise. They think that the area of the country should be divided according to the religion. People belonging to one religion should live in one area, and people belonging to another religion should live in another area. They also think that if people following different religion, they have same views, they have commonalities, then it is superficial. Suppose in a society, if Hindus and Muslims, Sikhs and Christians, they live together peacefully in one area and they have one views, they don't have different views. Communist person think that, communal minded people think that it is not a natural thing. They think that if communalism is there, what should happen? People with different religion should live in different locality, they should have different views, and they should have differences among each other. They cannot live peacefully with each other. This is feeling of communalism. And communalism takes the most ugly form when people of communal minded think that in a country, if majority and minority is there, people with different communities, people with different religion, they should never live peacefully. Either majority should dominate minority or minority should dominate majority. If any one community should dominate another community, they should never live peacefully in any country. Suppose in our country Hindus are in majority and other Muslims and Sikhs, they are in minority. So people those who are not communal minded, what they will think? They will think that Hindu, Muslim, Sikh, Christians, they should live peacefully. And people with communal mind, they think that they should never live peacefully, they should have differences, they should have conflicts. And the most ugly form of communalism is people belonging to different religion. They just have the view that they try to dominate each other, and they think that if they live in one country, one community should dominate another community. Either they should leave the country. The same thing happened in our country after independence, when our country was divided. You know very well that Muhammad Ali Jinnah, who was leader of Muslim League, he thought that when Pandit Jawaharlal Nehru will become Prime Minister, what will happen? The people, the minorities will have no importance in India. And he took advantage of the situation. He created the situation of violence in the country. People with minority community, they said that they want separate Pakistan, and due to this communal feeling only, division of India and Pakistan was done. That means communal minded people think that people following different religion, people of different community, they cannot live peacefully in one nation. Okay, they have quest for partition, they have quest for the political domination. And these communal minded people, what they do, they just create differences among the people, and they think that in politics, what they do, they create differences between different people, they divide the country on the basis of religion. So children, this is communalism. Communalism is a feeling in which a person living in a country feels that his identity is not that he is a good human being. His identity is on the basis of what is his religion, what is his community. He gives importance to religion and community, not to humanity. This is feeling of communalism. And due to this communalism, what happens? Communal violence, massacre, and division of countries have taken place. Now also you see many a times in TV channels, in different states also. Nowadays you see in Delhi, many cases of communal violence between Hindus and Muslims have taken place. You would have heard about the issue of Shaheen Bagh, isn't it? What is this? This is an example of communal violence, and it is only due to the political interest of different political parties. They create differences. So children, this is feeling of communalism. So today we have discussed about what is communalism and the different aspects of communalism. Now children, in example, different type of question comes from this part. One question asked is, what is communalism and what are different aspects of communalism? So if this question is asked, you have to write whatever I have discussed now. That communalism is a feeling in which, is ideology in which the country is divided on the basis, the identity of the people is on the basis of religion, not on the basis of what type of human being he is. So this is the feeling of communalism. Now the another aspect of this topic is how communalism is practiced in politics, or what are the different form of communalism in our country. How in different ways communalism is practiced in a country, or how communalism and politics is intermixed. Okay, so this question is also asked, and the answer we can give in different forms. The first is, the communal minded people, they have the stereotypes, or they have the feeling in them that the division of country should be on the basis of religion. People following different religion should have different ideologies. Different political parties, they form different groups. They try to divide the people on the basis of religion and create differences among them. For this purpose, what they do? They make the use of sacred symbols. Different slogans are given by them. Children would have seen at the time of elections, many political parties, they start going to temples, they start going to mosques. In different rallies they do. What they do? They use different symbols, different flags. You would have heard about different flags used by different political parties. They try to just please the majorities and minorities. They say that when they will come to power, they will make rules to protect the minorities. And some political parties, they say that the majorities are given no importance in the country, so we will do something for majorities. So they try to create difference between Hindus, Muslims, Sikhs and Christians. And due to this, what happens? The people of our country get influenced by these political parties and political leaders. And these political leaders, They don't have any interest in upliftment of people. They don't think about own any religion. They just do all this to create their vote banks. And due to this, due to use of sacred symbols, due to use of different slogans, these political parties try to create differences among the different people in our country. And due to this, what happens? Communal riots occur in our country. It results to communal riots, and you see that I had given you example of partition between India and Pakistan. This was result of communal violence and in our country also. You see that now also many examples are there. You would have heard about Godhra Kand, you would have heard about Bhagalpur communal riots, and these are results of the efforts, the ill efforts of our politicians who for their own interest do this type of activities. So these are the different ways how communal politics is practiced in our country. Our political leaders for their own interest, they create differences between the people of different religion by giving different types of rallies and by giving different type of slogans. You would have seen during election these things occur more. You see that the leaders who don't go to mosques and temples for the whole year, they start visiting temples, mosques, churches, and try to please the people of different communities. And due to this, what happens? The massacre and violence occurs in our country, isn't it? And the most ugly form of communalism is people are ready to kill each other. You have seen the current example, what happened in Delhi. They try to create violence, okay? The minorities try to just create violence. They try to harm the people of majority, and the majorities try to harm the minorities, and they create a massacre in the country. And the most ugliest point is, due to this, the partition of the country happens. It leads to partition of a nation. So this is known as ugliest form of communism. So children, these are the two ways, these are the 2 points which can be discussed regarding communism. The question can come in the 2 forms. The first is define communism, that we have discussed already, and what are the different ways, what is the concept of communism. And the second question is what are the different forms in which communism is practiced in a country. Children, in that part, what is communism? One thing we have left, that sometimes it happens that in any apartment or in any area, people of different religion, they live peacefully. Hindu, Muslim, Sikh, Christians, they live peacefully. There is harmony between them. So if this type of situation is there in any country, in any area, what do people say? This is superficial, this is not good. If people are from different communities, the communal minded people say that they should always have difference of opinion. Their opinion should not be same. They should fight with each other. They should not live peacefully. And if they are living peacefully, it is superficial. It is not acceptable by them. They say that this thing is not good. If they belong to different religion, they should fight with each other. So this is the question which can be asked. This is communalism and how communism is being practiced. So children, please don't get confused. Mostly every year question comes from the portion that what is communalism. If this question comes, you have to write what I have discussed in the first part. And if the question comes that how communalism is practiced in India, how communalism, what are the different forms of communism in India, in this you have to write the points that we have discussed regarding it creates violence, different political parties try to create differences among the people, it leads to communal riots, it leads to communal massacre, people kill with each other. You also have to write about the extreme form of communalism. So mostly the question comes for 5 marks, and the short questions also come that you have to read the 2 part, and then after that you have to take out the short questions. So today we have discussed the concept of communalism. Once again I will revise in short what I have taught you. So communalism is a feeling in which a person feels that the identity, his identity is according to the religion that he follows. He never says that he is an Indian, he always says that he is Hindu or Muslim, Sikh or Christian. And after Hindu, Muslim, Sikh, Christian, he says that he is an Indian. So a communal minded person feels that his identity is according to his religion. So this is feeling of communalism. And people of communal minded, they have a mind, they have a rigid mind, they follow a stereotype view. They say that our religion is best. If we are Hindu, we are best, our ideology is best, and another religion, we are superior. They have a feeling that whatever is written in our religion, that is superior, and whatever is written in another religion, or whatever the people of another religion say, that is wrong. They have a feeling of superiority, and they feel that all other religions, they are not good, they are inferior to them. If this type of feeling comes in any person, we say that that person is communal minded, and that feeling is known as feeling of communalism. And the extreme form of communalism is the country gets divided due to feeling of communalism, due to feeling of Hindus and Muslims, due to feeling of we follow different religion. They never live peacefully, and this leads to division of country. And the best example is our country was divided due to what? Due to feeling of communalism. So these are the different questions that that comes from this portion. In my next video, I will discuss about the other aspect, that how communalism can be combated, how it can be removed, how this feeling has to be minimized, and what provisions are there in our constitution to overcome this problem of communalism. And that feeling, that ideology is known as ideology of secularism, that we have discussed in class 9. So in my next video, I'll discuss about what is secularism and what are the different provisions of secularism which has led to removal of this problem of communism. So thank you, children.